Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back for another video. This week we're going to be doing our portfolio update for my Canadian dividend based portfolio from Wealthsimple Trade. So we'll do the usual stuff here, guys. We'll go inside the portfolio. I'll start off by giving you guys an update. We'll talk about some of the stocks. I do have a few stocks we're going to be buying today. I have two stocks we're going to be taking a look at, so I'll do that. And I'll give you guys, of course, an update on everything that's going on inside my portfolio and my plans for the future with the portfolio itself. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the portfolio section of the video. So in this section, I'm going to give you guys a quick update on portfolio since the markets have been moving quite a bit over the past couple weeks. So we have a portfolio value of $110,000 Canadian on Wealthsimple Trade, split between two accounts, personal account and the TFSA. As most of you guys know, the TFSA is the big count we're trying to max out. Then we're going to move on to the personal one, and we are going to work on the RSP. And a lot of you guys asked me about my RSP. I actually have another RSP that I keep separate. It's a work-related RSP. So a lot of you guys asked me questions about that, and that's the reason why. So we're working on the personal account from there. Inside the TFSA, we do have $93,000. So it's $93,000, $428. Over the past day since this morning, we opened up at a -1, but we have noticed that over the past couple days, we are sometimes opening in the negative, but then also closing in the positive. So we'll have to see what happens. You know, it's Friday today at the time of doing this video, so it's been a pretty interesting week. The past week has been up 2%. So once again, a little bit of a gain. It's about $1,400 inside the TFSA. The 1 month return is 7%, so we've seen a pretty significant bump up in the market, kind of maybe suggesting that the market, the stock market, like has bottomed out and we're now going back up. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but it does kind of seem to look that way, especially with that big of an increase. The past 3 months we're up 5%. So once again, bit of a dip happening in June. That dip has basically lasted for a while, and then we've seen a slow, steady increase since July, basically kind of creeping up there. So it does look like maybe perhaps the dip is done and we're kind of going to maybe go a little bit positive towards the end of the year, or kind of stay where we are. Once again, nobody really knows, so we'll have to just wait and see. The 1 year return is 4%. Very interesting graph. Lots of ups and downs here. But we've been investing throughout the entire time, so it doesn't really matter. And then the all-time return inside the TFSA is 12%. So it is looking pretty nice. And once again, this is a big picture view. So if you guys are brand new or you're having a hard time seeing things, big picture view is big gains, steady growth. That's the whole purpose of investing in the market. If you switch over to the personal account, I think things are going to be more or less the same. Personal account, which is our more Canadian focused account, is focused on a 1% dip in the last day. The last week is up 1%. The last month is up 6%. So pretty big gain for that portfolio as well. Last 3 months is up 2%. And then the all-time return inside the personal account is up 5%. So again, being consistent, putting your money in and buying good quality stocks, even in a newer account like this one, you will get gains, and you can still benefit from the dips as well, which we've seen here. So let's jump inside the portfolio and let's take a peek at some of the stocks we're going to be buying today. So before we go any further, I just want to mention really quickly, a couple videos ago, I talked about how I was using a new phone app to basically find a way to show you guys my portfolio. So that was Blossom Social I talked about. Now the cool thing is I actually finally got my portfolio linked up. So if you guys head on over to the app, there is a link in the description of this video. You guys can download the app, use promo code or referral code Robin if you guys want to get a couple bucks and support the channel. But once you guys do sign up for the app, there's a lot of cool things you can do. Like you can see my portfolio, you can see all my holdings, everything will be 100% transparent on there. We finally got it set and everything hooked up, so that's super cool. There's also cool new things. There's some new features that have been added. You can also check out the leaderboards and see like who's actually performing the best. So there's a little bit of competition there, but there's lots of cool things you guys can check out. If you guys haven't already, check out Blossom Social. I've been having a lot of fun on there. I've also been posting a couple of things too as well. So let's see your portfolio, guys. Let's see how you guys are doing, and let's see who can get the biggest returns in the long run. And if we go over to Blossom Social, we can actually see the portfolio view like I mentioned earlier. So check out the app if you guys haven't already. You can actually see my holdings and whatnot. So we have VFE as 50% of my holdings. We have VDY in my pie. And then we have 18% here. One of the goals I'm looking to do is build up some of these smaller stocks to be a little bit more evened out. And then we're extending, kind of figure things out for some of these bigger ETFs. And once again, you guys can see all my holdings here inside the app itself. And some of the ETFs I'm focused on is HYLD as well as HDIV to bring up the passive income, and then some of these smaller stocks I kind of want to bring up to be more bigger holdings and kind of balance things out inside my portfolio. But I just want to give you guys a bit of a bird's eye view to kind of see what my goals are over the next little while and how I construct my portfolio. Alright guys, so the first stock we're going to be focusing on inside of a portfolio, like I mentioned, is going to be one of the stocks that we actually hold very, very small holdings of, and that's going to be inside of our TFSA, and it's going to be CNR stock. So this stock, if you look at all our other stocks that we hold, we have quite a bit of holdings of it. The only other stocks we have that are less is Savaria Corp, which I'm actually looking to sell at some point in time pretty soon. We're just waiting for it to go back up, so we'll sell that eventually. And then we have HDIV. So these are the two stocks I'm going to be focusing on today to kind of bring them more balanced up inside my portfolio. So CNR stock is going to be the first stock. Now CNR is a pretty popular company. Obviously it's a railway company, and I've been holding it long term, slowly buying it here and there. I also hold it in some of the bigger ETFs as well. But the 1 year return for CNR is up 20% over the past year. So the stock obviously has done well. It did dip quite a bit in 2022, but it looks like at the beginning, I should say, when the dip happened, but it does look like it's recovering quite well. And long term, the company is always going to be well. You know, the 5 year return is up 64%. Railways and all those companies, obviously, shipping is so important. Now, the shipping sector did take quite a bit of a drop, you know, over the past couple months. You know, rates are going up, but shipping is always going to be something that's going to be vital. And in Canada, we don't have a lot of good other options to really ship things. So even though the year to date return is only up 6% for CNR stock, most of that is because of the big dip that happened in April. So obviously it's recovered. I still think long term this company is going to be a big hold, and a lot of other people think so too, especially when you look at how important shipping is in Canada. So we're going to be putting some of our money today inside the CNR stock. We're going to do a fractional buy, and we'll put about $50 or so, I would say, CNR stock. We'll put that through so we can kind of add a little bit more into that position. And as you guys watch this channel, you know I'm not putting huge amounts of money. Some days I put more than others, but today I only have $100. So we're going to put $100 into CNR stock today. And then the other stock we're going to be focusing on inside the TFSA is, like I mentioned, HDIV. So HDIV is a covered call. The whole purpose is to basically diversify some of my covered call holdings. So I have HYLD for the US holdings and HDIV for the Canadian holdings. These are both Canadian indexes, and they're paid in Canadian dollars, but they do hold separate holdings, and that's the main thing here. So HDIV is the Canadian version. It holds Canadian stocks, and I've just been looking to add more of it over time. We have a total value of $210 inside the portfolio. It is up a little bit, but once again, this is a yield-based fund, so we don't really care what the stock appreciation is. If it's up, that's nice, but the reality is long term, it's probably not going to do the best in that regard. We're going to be getting good solid returns from dividends from this holding. And I did do a video on HDIV if you guys want to check it out, about a week or two or so on the channel. So we'll buy about, let's say, about 3 shares. We'll see if that'll go through, and that'll be the stocks that we're going to be focusing on buying in today's video. So that's HDIV and CNR stock. And the other day, I was actually shopping at Walmart with my girlfriend, and you know, I always talk about personal finance and some cool things we're buying and stuff like that. If you guys don't already know, Walmart actually has a $5 DVD bin that you can get a lot of cool DVDs, and I'm a big DVD fan, as you guys probably know. It's one of the things I've been buying with my dividends. So you can get some cool movies for $5. You can also get like packs of movies where they have like different series. Like I remember you could get like different, if there's different sequels or something like that. I ended up seeing The Terminator 2. This is a movie that I used to watch as a kid. It was a super cool movie. It actually was made on the same year I was born, in 1991, but if you watch the movie nowadays, it still looks pretty cool. It's one of the best movies of all time, in my opinion. Super cool. So we watched that. We also picked up a pack for the Beverly Hills Cop. I actually never watched these movies as a kid, but it came in a 3-pack. So there's 3 for the price of $5. That's like $2 a movie. So it's been super cool. We watched the first one so far, but we've been getting through that. So I just want to point that out. I know, once again, this channel isn't focused so much on finance and frugal living, but whenever I find something cool, you know, I like to kind of do a little highlight. And of course, you know, I like to show you guys, you know, if I'm going to be making money from my dividends, it's cool to kind of see what you can use. If you be frugal, you can go and buy a movie or something like that. It's super cool, and it's been a lot of fun. So that's what we end up spending our money on for this week. Now, I don't know, since we did the last video, if we covered all the dividends in it. Probably we did, but I will always, of course, just update the dividends just so you guys can see the income in case you guys missed the video, or you just want to be reminded. I know I always like to check the dividends. It always feels nice to see those payments and kind of be reminded, you know, how much money I'm making by basically doing nothing. That's the whole point of dividend investing. So I like to always check this. It's just another excuse, right? But anyways, we have August 2nd. We got a dividend from TD inside of a personal account, and then a dividend from TD inside of our TFSA. So about $50 right there. Pretty solid. VDY, we got a dividend on August 9th and August 9th as well inside of our TFSA and personal account. $15 and $82. That's about $100 right there. HYLD gave us a dividend RSP. Once again, this was a mistake. I got to fix that. But we have HYLD in our personal account and then our TFSA as well. So $12 there, and then $26 from our TFSA. So you can see that like these covered call ETFs, if you're looking for passive income, definitely can provide it to you, as long as you guys understand the risks and you're looking for that kind of thing. Once again, I always do a balanced approach. HDIV we first started investing into in the personal account. We got a 13-cent dividend, so obviously not that much, but we do hold it more of our TFSA, so we got $1 there. That will, you know, aggressively grow as we kind of put more money into it. And then of course Severio Corp, we got a 88 cents dividend on August 12th. Whatever, we are looking to sell that at some point in time. I might even just sell it sooner. We'll kind of see how things go, maybe in the next video, or if things don't pick up from it. But just quick little update on the dividends, and that's the total dividends so far for August. And if we head on over to the spreadsheet, we can do a quick little update on the returns over time for the dividend income. Looking to eventually fix this up and make a better spreadsheet. Kind of working on that. If you guys know of a tool or something I can use to kind of track this a bit better, that'd be super cool as well. I haven't really found a good one for Canadian stocks, or that kind of really cover a lot of Canadian stocks, so you know, let me know, guys. But anyways, I wanted to cover some of the different things here. So one thing I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of keep track of some of the growth on an annual basis. So I was bolding and underlining every 12 months. For some reason I picked the 10th month there, but we'll bold and underline month 12, which basically tells us here, let's do the first month. So this is the first month of January, we first started investing in portfolio, 44 cents, month 12 in December, $53. Third year, month 24, December, $167. And then now we're at August right now, and we have a total of $192 from my portfolio. I haven't updated my girlfriend's portfolio yet to include her dividend income, but you guys can see the first number here is mine, so this black number is my portfolio. It's a little bit larger. My girlfriend basically just started investing not too long ago, but she's been doing pretty good, just once again slowly building it up over time. And the blue numbers and brackets are her dividend income, so I've been adding that in as well to ours overall, because why not? Haven't added hers yet for this month, but currently with just my dividend income, we're sitting at $192, so it's been a pretty good month nonetheless. And once again, if we go over to the graph here, we can see how that income has grown over time in a visual format. Once again, looking to kind of add something better for the spreadsheet or improve upon it over time. I know it's getting kind of big and jumbly and messy, but it's something basic. You don't need to have something fancy, as you guys can see, to kind of basically track things and inspire yourself and inspire others as well. So that's the dividend income for month number 32, which is August 2022. So as we close out this video, I just want to talk really quickly. You know, the markets have been dipped down over the past little while, and we've seen a bit of a rise. Now, I just want to mention really quickly, nobody really knows what's going to happen. That's kind of a theme. I repeat myself, but it really is true. We've seen things have gone up quite a bit over the past couple weeks, past couple months or so, but nobody really knows what's going to happen. Like usual, guys, I always say just invest in the market. Things are still pretty dipped overall, so you're still going to buy stocks at a good price. There's still going to be, you know, a bit of a rebound that's happening. We're kind of going through right now. So like usual, it's still a great time to buy stocks. So don't feel discouraged like you missed out or anything like that. It's always a good time to buy, because you never know when things are going to go back up. And I still think we have tons of room to grow. So just kind of keep that in mind. And on that note, I'm just going to end the video here, guys. So once again, like usual, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoy the channel, please subscribe and smash the like button. It really helps us out. And take care. And I hope you guys have yourself a good week. Have yourself a good weekend. And I'll see you guys later.